Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and today we're going to start in my kitchen. Sorry I don't have my retainers in. We are going to do ceiling to floor cleaning of the kitchen, and I am going to organize 2 spaces in this kitchen and get rid of anything that I can. So let's go. All right, welcome everyone. I'm going to start by taking out the garbage. It all needs to be taken out by the end of the night tonight. Replacing the bag. The dog goes nuts, so he's barking and having a fit, so I wanted to make sure that I muted this part. The next part you will see, I am going to get my daily supplements, morning supplements, ready to be taken. And she's off. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is grabbing my cleaner, and I want to fill the sink with some water so that I can rinse out my rag. And this is the part that I do not encourage you to do, maybe I should say. Maybe we should have a little disclaimer that if you are unsteady on your feet or unsure if you feel comfortable doing anything like this, you don't do like I do. Be safe. I'm just a clean freak. And so I'm getting up here on my ladder. And like I said, we're doing ceiling to floor. Now, I don't wipe down my ceilings. I should. But reaching those and looking up and trying to clean, that's one thing I cannot do well is look up and be balanced. For some reason, that just throws my equilibrium off. Look at me. And I can't, it's not a good thing. It's not safe. So if I were to clean my ceiling, I would definitely make sure that somebody was there with me, to make sure that I don't fall. I mean, I could take like a long mop type of thing and mop them, but good golly, that sounds really abnormal. I don't want to be that abnormal. So, Leslie, why are you doing this? Well, this is what I do twice a year. It's been 9 months since I last did it. And the reason, I'm pulling off tape from my feet because when I put my Christmas decorations up there, I had to tape down lights and different things. And yeah, anyway. So the reason why I do this is my niece had bought her first house and we went in there to clean the kitchen to get it ready to decorate above the cabinets. She had the same type of style. And we went, it's kind of gross. We went to wipe that top of that cabinet and the rag like got stuck because it was so filled with grease and yuckies, and it took us a long time. And that's when I realized that whatever you fry, whatever you cook on your stovetop, those droplets are going up to your ceiling. Some of them, maybe they're getting absorbed, but others are falling back onto your surfaces. And we wipe down our counters and our counters every day. But how often do you clean the tops of your cabinets and your cabinet fronts and all of that? Now, that's also to say when I had kids, this maybe got done once a year, if that, because, you know, you're very busy with children running here and there and doing things and taking them places and, you know, birthday parties and just stuff, right? Sports, events, everything. So, you know, I'm an empty nester now. I've decided I want to do this at least twice a year. And it's really hard for me to do anything in the winter. I hibernate. I think I might be part bear. I don't know, but very low energy, easily get depressed, just want to stay in the bed. So that's another reason why I want to increase my supplements to help give me that energy and that boost that I need to get out of the bed. Because if I just get out of the bed and start cleaning or just do one room, man, it makes me feel so much better. So yeah, I just went through, who knows how much of the cleaner is in that coffee. Hey, coffee is sanitized and ready for drinking. I mean, I'll let you know if I die. So, I'm wiping down this half of the room, and when I get finished with this side of the cabinets, I am going to show you what that water looks like, and I think that you all will be very surprised to find out what your cabinets and walls collect in just a mere 9 months. I'm used to it. I see it every 6 months, but just look. So I've got to do the insides here in this wall, but all of that will be done when I come down to the counters. But I just wanted to show you what merely 9 months of not washing these looks like. I did these in November. It is now July. And that, my friends, is why I do this every 6 to 9 months. because while it may not look dirty, it's dirty. I have a cat that walks up on top of my cabinets. You know, we're touching the cabinets on a daily basis, even though we think our hands are clean. Okay? So, if y'all think I'm crazy because I clean ceiling to floor, now you're seeing why I do this. If you want to keep it, take care of it. Yeah. Wow, they had to electronically protect chickens. Okay. right, so now I am going to place the items back up top. I have cleaned them all off, dried them all off. Everything's ready to go. So now it's just a matter of finding the perfect placement, which isn't much different than where it was when I took it down, people. So anyway, I'm just going to get those last few items put up there, and then we're done with the ladder for now. I am going to start, well, I'm going to bring you down so you can see a better view. I know this lighting is horrible. It's hard to get proper lighting in this house in the morning time because it's a Sunday morning here. Because I have windows on the front and the back, and yeah. Anyway, so now we're going to, remove things from the counter, start working on the walls, work our way down to the counter, and just, get scrubbing done. My walls are painted in I think it's a semi-gloss. Might be a step down from that. Because I don't really like that bright shine on my walls. I use that on every single wall when my children were small because you can just wipe the fingerprints off. But I get my paint from Sherwin-Williams, and it's always done well. I'll just let them know I'm doing my kitchen. I'd like something that I can wipe down, but not so shiny as a semi-gloss, and they just hook me up with whatever is the good stuff. So, if you're wondering the color, let me know in the comments below and I will give it to you. It is not coming to me at this moment, but it's a very cool color that in the nighttime and in nighttime lighting, just, through lamps and things, it has a more green tone. And then when the daylight hits it, it has more of the blue tones. It's just a cool color. So, yeah, I've finished wiping all of that down, maybe, not sure, can't really see. Okay, so now I'm doing behind the faucet and wiping down the faucet. I will wait until I am completely done with this kitchen to begin cleaning my sink. So now we're going to move on to the other side. Alright, so everything is done from the ceiling to the bottoms of the counters. This side is done all the way to the countertops. I'm not doing my stainless steel appliances. I wiped those down the other day, and I'm going to start over here and get this wall down to the counters. But first, I want to show you the difference in the water from this side to this side. Remember what this side looked like? Had a little dirt in it? Let's check out this side. Right here, this is the culprit. Look at all this dust that came off. That's cat hair, and why not? It'll all get cleaned. Anyway. Okay, you see underneath here, if you have an above the stove microwave, this is like a vent. You turn it on, right? Whenever you're cooking, it goes up into this vent. Well, where does that go? Let me show you where mine goes. Oop, it blew away. Right here. Hear the wind? Which means everything that comes out of here is going on to here. Okay? This was extra greasy, extra dirty. Got it all nice and clean. So, you know, if you think you're venting your house when you're frying something and you have this type of system, you're not. You're just sending it back into your house. This is another reason why I make sure to do this every 6 months. And this, my friends, is the not even able to be see-through water. It has a white tint to it. I don't know if I spilled something white, like dropped milk or something. But that white came from the cabinet, the pantry door area. So, you know, that does collect a lot of spills and things. One time I spilled a soda. Maybe I've dropped some milk. Maybe when the babies were over, they dropped some milk. We don't know. But anyway, this is how dirty and greasy that it gets on those cabinets above your vent hood. So that's just my little tip for today. Check it out on yours. No judgment zone. Don't know if I've ever pulled this out because I was scared to, but I got brave today and did it. That's the old color of my cabinets. That's the old color of the wall. You can see where I stopped. I could actually finish the wall if I wanted to, but let's take care of that. Ew. Yeah, so after I swept and got the majority of the dust up, I went in with my dust buster and just got some of the remaining, you know, hairs and little particles, I don't know, salt, dust, whatever it is. And I am going to go back later and get even more, but I wanted to be able to scrub it down, give it a good scrubbing. So I just took my rag and did a basic wipe down. And then you'll see me go in with my Dawn dishwashing spray and my Scrub Daddy because I felt something sticky. It was gross. I don't know what it was, but we got it up right there. And yeah, just went and did a second coat, you know, a little better, deeper, scrubby clean to it. And it's better. Okay, there's pass number 1 at just the floor. We have to do the wall. And I will probably finish the paint. And we have to do the sides of the cabinet. I don't have any more of that paint, but I could probably use some white chalk paint just to get something on there. So yeah, that will not be in this video, but that will be getting done. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to paint that wall, get the remaining white paint off of there. It seems to be coming off quite easily with just a Scrub Daddy. I was able to get all of that off. And put this back where it belongs. And then all I'm going to do is the bottoms of my cabinets and my floors. So, I hope that you enjoyed this very deep clean ceiling to floor in the kitchen. This is the paint that I was telling you about. It's Duration Home by Sherwin-Williams. And I get it in satin. And it wipes clean perfectly. The color is sea salt. I don't have my teeth in right now because I'm eating some lunch, but I'll show you how clean the wall came. Right, so it just got all of that stuff off. It just wipes right off. So now I am going to wipe down the sides of these counters. I'm going to get a crevice tool to get into these crevices and get all this nonsense out. Clean up this side. I'm going to first paint this wall and allow this to dry while I'm getting the paint off of my stove. But that's it. I'm done. I gotta stop chatting now. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I love gaining new friends. And until the next one, I look forward to seeing you then. Bye everyone. Happy cleaning!